As President Biden prepares to once again tap the strategic oil reserve, the White House claims Americans are enjoying big savings at the pump. Take a listen.
Every month, the typical two-driver family saves about $120 at the pump compared to where we were in mid-June. Everyday Americans save about $420 million at the pump compared to mid-June.
Let's bring in Charles Payne. We got just go for it.
Every day.
I mean, what they've done with cherry-picking data is amazing. Pretty soon we'll like,
good at it.
in the last 12 hours, gasoline went down half a penny. Have you noticed that?
Yeah,
America's so ungrateful.
Bernstein was with us last Friday.
Yeah, he said a penny.
It said they're down a penny.
Yeah.
That was the headline.
The cherry-picking of, it's like from June 3rd until 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Like, what about the entire administration? Let's talk about that.
And why aren't you grateful?
Oh, the ungrateful part, like the President Biden can't believe it. He thinks America has shifted to where we can't even enjoy, like something has fundamentally happened to Americans that we don't know how to be happy, according to President Biden, because we're not embracing his agenda or what it's causing us. It's crushing people. To be quite frank with you, you look over in Europe, and they have protests, people in the streets of Paris over the weekend. I mean, we are pretty sanguine about this as a nation. We should be more up in arms about it, but the White House certainly has no room to complain. They put us in this position.
When you think about this, Charles, maybe there is a shellacking in 20 days. Maybe it's more significant than anyone even predicts. Would that change policy?
Well, it couldn't obviously change policy that's in place, but think about how brazen, how aggressive President Biden has been. They've been going for trillions. One thing you have to do, the AOCs in the world, they may say in public they're somewhat disappointed. They can't be. The amount of money that President Biden poured into this economy, modern monetary theory, the notion of free money solves everything. It's a cleanser. It takes care of social justice, gender justice, racial justice. All of the above has backfired miserably. And this is what I think Republicans are blowing it in some ways. We have lived an experiment that was touted for decades. In fact, this goes back to the late 1800s, that somehow the government can cure all of our problems with their printing press. They had a chance to put it in practice, and they did. It wasn't just the $1.9 trillion. We're talking about almost $5 trillion, plan after plan after plan. What's happened since then? Since that $1.9 trillion went through, every single month, real wages have been negative. Every single month. Real purchasing power has declined dramatically. Weekly wages in real time, which you go into the store, can go in with and come out with, have gone down dramatically. And all this White House is focused on is two things: the green utopia that they promised certain people, and how the message. Nothing else. None of this is economic. None of it is really economic. Occasionally they have to wrap it in the veneer of economics, but none is economics. And what I'm worried about now is how much worse it's going to get after the midterms.
Okay, Bloomberg says recession 100% guaranteed.
Yeah, Bloomberg says that, and the numbers go anywhere between 40 to 90%, depending on who the entity is. But everyone has it going in the same direction. More than likely it's going to happen. But I'm talking about these policies, particularly when it comes to oil. Today, President Biden's going to go out there and essentially try to blame the oil companies.
Yes, he is.
And he's going to try to say things like, hey, I'm going to buy oil from you at $67, so you got a bottom there, you got a floor, which is, by the way, 20% less than where it is right now. So you have no excuses. But in the meantime, what he's done with the Strategic Petroleum Reserve is he has set us up for one of the harshest winters ever. Right now, distillates, which includes home heating oil, jet fuel, tractor trailer oil, agricultural oil, is at it's the lowest point it's been since 1951. 1951. That means food inflation continues, right? That means some people are not going to be able to afford to heat their homes this winter. This means that all products that we buy at the stores are going to be more expensive. Right. Everything is connected to this, and it's a suicide mission. It really is. And now he's desperate to get any sort of any uptick that they can go in and say, hey, look, since this particular day, oil prices are down, and we've saved you, whatever it is. And of course, they haven't.
They're going to announce another release of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve today.
But the most important thing about today isn't that. It's going to be the messaging to blame the oil companies for not helping out.
And they're going to say it's your patriotic duty.
Your patriotic duty. I got I want people to watch my A block today, if nothing else.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, because I got a special guest on this. We're going to go over really what's going on here. It's dangerous. This is dangerous stuff. It's beyond politics.
I'll be watching. Okay?
Thanks, buddy. It's unfair.
Good to see you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Charles.
See you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.